Here are 5 things
MMT
in Jamaica when it make no sense to me. Let's go. So number 1 is going to be real estate. Real estate make no sense to me because Jamaica is such a small island, and ever since me have like knowledge of like things and how things work, I've never seen real estate depreciate in a Jamaica. Real estate just always appreciate. And why do you think that is? Because the policymakers, the people who make the legislations, they keep the price high because they want to cut or prevent.
So this part of the video here where she talk about the policymakers, so they keep the price high so that them and their cronies can afford to buy up everything and have all the riches, and the poor man, the middle class, the working man, he'll never have an opportunity. I agree with this part right here. Say, boy, I want for but it's just not possible. So real estate to me in Jamaica, it just don't make no sense because just the prices of homes are just beyond ridiculous. Like, do you guys really think the average person can purchase a home by themselves? Like the average Joe? Real estate makes no sense to me. Local government election. Now, local government election don't make no sense to me because if you are my elected representative within my constituency, it is my belief that you should own a home and live in that home within the constituency, so that if there are any issues affecting the area, you are the first person to be aware because you live in the area, I should say, and you travel in the area, so you would be aware and you can address them in a timely manner. It also makes no sense because, for example, the road that I grew up on was bad for like years. For years and years already they didn't want to fix, and it finally got fixed the other day, and the head of the country, he was there with him PR people them, and they made them video, and I walk around and greet people. And when I saw that video, I don't know if it rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm like, you don't want praise for doing a job? Like, do you want a pat on the shoulder for actually ensuring that people do them work what they might get paid for do, and you also do your job? Like, I don't know, there are so many bad areas in like Kingston and the corporate area. Even some of the areas them, like my friend them living at some of the road them never ever get fixed. And I just feel as if I had a representative who lives in the area, they would already know the issues that are affecting the area, and so they would be fixed in a timely manner. So that's just my 2 cents on local government. 3, NHT. Now, NHT makes sense, and NHT also don't make no sense. Now, NHT makes sense in the event that you are a contributor and you actually want to access your NHT benefit to purchase a home. It makes sense. But the amount of people who currently contribute and will contribute to the NHT is crazy. Remember that this is a mandatory deduction. So you don't have no say in whether or not you pay your NHT, and you don't have no say in whether or not they care, I should say, that you actually use your benefit. Them just want to collect the money. And NHT have so much money that the government can afford to dibble and dabble in NHT as they feel like, to do whatever they want to do. And you have people just walk away so and can't buy a house. How much people, mother and father and granny and great grandfather walk and can never afford to buy one house. All when house that sell for $5,000, people still can't afford to buy a house. So I'm just saying, like, NHT makes sense for those who actually want to use the benefit, but it just don't make no sense for those who don't want to use the benefit. And I just don't think it's fair to have everybody pay. Sorry. And also, why is it that when we pay with NHT, I was supposed to get a little refund? Why we can't have NHT current? Why the NHT refund cannot be current? Meaning NHT is currently at 2017 and we're 2025. NHT at least should have the 2024. Alright, put that 2023 then, because we understand say books have a balance and all these things. But for the 2017 and we're not 2025, I don't think that's acceptable. So after me pay my money every single year, I'm gonna forget about my benefit because I not buying a house, or I never use my benefits towards purchasing a house. I'm gonna forget about my little mickle,
And me if you wait so long, that's uno can't catch up all now, and people just sit down and people say nothing. Them just say, oh, NHT home in January, let me go ahead and apply for a refund. Why the refund cannot be up to date? Would I like for in a 2025 and no say me I claim all my 2024 benefit in a 2025. Oh, you know say next year when next year come 2026 me I got alive if I can access my 2018 benefit. Oh, no know that. Tomorrow is not sure for nobody. We don't know that. We need NHT to be current. The fourth thing when I make sense to me in Jamaica is motor vehicle insurance. Motor vehicle insurance don't make no sense because why me appear uno, right? So last year, for example, them said them have an increase right across the board. Every insurance company increase. Like my policy was astronomical last year. I don't even want to tell you guys how much money I paid for my motor vehicle insurance. And I've been driving since 2018. I've never had an accident. And you know me if the minute I have an accident, them increase the premium because why? I'm supposed to pay on and me can't get no benefits from it. And if I do benefit from what I've been paying, wanna charge me more? Like I'm not understanding. Like that don't make no sense to me. And people just sit and just allow this to continue. I mean, and the fifth thing when I made sense to me in Jamaica is the entire government of Jamaica. People graduate from university every single year, but yet still, uno, not me because I don't vote, even though I know it is my right to do so, uno allow the same set of people and them friend and them cousin and them auntie and them uncle and them sister and them brother for inner politics year after year after year, and them reap the benefits and them reap the benefits and them reap the benefits, and that's the reason why them bring in all of them children and them relatives in a politics, because them realize say Jamaican people don't have no sense, because the people allow them to do these things. We the people who will put them in power, we are greater in number than them. Tings say if everybody in Jamaica get up one man and decide say no work now keep, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because if nobody not show up, nobody just don't show up. But that's the thing, we are not united. Also, remember say them same people here on elect, remember say 2022 them give themselves 100+% increase. Let us not forget it. I don't know if you not sleep or not forget, but me don't forget. Remember say enough of them in a parliament did I earn 5, 6, 7, 8 up to $9 million. Remember, they gave themselves an increase. Remember, say people in a parliament are earning as little as $11 million per month, and there are people who are earning $22 million per month. And remember, as of April 1st, 2023, they got an increase. April 1st, 2024, they got an increase. And April 1st, 2025, they will get an increase. Also, Minister of State, Minister of Finance, Minister of Opposition, the Speaker of the House. Remember, so the people that might get housing allowance. Remember, so them housing allowance is $200,000. No people not earn $200,000. And also remember, say all of them, they're getting a telephone expense every single month. Them telephone expense for the month is $30,000. That enough people carry gas for the month. So just do the little maths and put the numbers them together, and every time when you think so go vote, just remember the amount of money these people are collecting. They can afford to buy multiple homes in a 1 year. They can afford to do so much for themselves and them family, just because them collect, them reap the benefits. A time for people stand up on them foot and tell them say on a time up, on the guts to go. Other people want benefit too, and other people want have generational wealth within their families. That is it. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Guys, like and subscribe. So in the first video, this young lady, I agree with everything she's saying. The real estate market in Jamaica, I would honestly say it's almost like pretty much the middle class is priced out. Poor people is priced out. If you're not well-to-do in Jamaica or you're overseas, the real estate market is not for you. And I think that's a little bit disappointing, that Jamaica is really, under the JLP government, is becoming a place for people overseas or people that have money like that, And even the whole argument about the NHT, you know, Michael Manley's original intention for the NHT was so that, you know, if you work hard, you are responsible, you'll be able to own a home and leave something for your kids and, you know, try to establish some generational wealth. Now, in my opinion, the NHT has turned into like a coffer for the government and for the rich developers to just tap into and use. And what I don't like is exactly what she said, that it's mandatory. If you don't plan to buy a house in Jamaica, you shouldn't have to pay NHT. It shouldn't be mandatorily coming out of people's pay, and then you, depending on your position, most likely in life, you're never going to be able to utilize that NHT and get anything. So a lot of our arguments I agree with. I would say all of the arguments I agree with. Now, the second video with this young lady talking about she just came out of school and she can't get a position in her field that she went to school for. I agree with that. A lot of people, they stay in their positions way too long, you know, and they're just there for the money. Because if you're in a job 10, 15 years, you know, chances are you're there for the money now, you know, the retirement money. So I hope you guys like the content, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about these topics in the first video and in the second video.